guys, what's up? I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm DK. On this episode of Anime Reaction, we watched the 5th episode of Girlish Number.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 5th episode of Girlish Number, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comments section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos. And thanks for watching.
Before we get into this, I made a mistake in the reaction. I said that TranZenTion might have sent us the links to Chitose's texts, but
The Twitter comments
yeah.
that she was looking at.
from last episode,
It was 2 people who sent it.
and it was Argonic 802. Or,
082.
oh god, and Chair Reaper.
Cherry Reaper.
Share Reaper.
Cherry Reaper.
Share, like the singer Cher, and Reaper.
I was thinking Cherry.
Meh.
Anyway, so thanks guys. Those were very insightful.
Yep.
Basically, she was only looking up the good tweets.
As we see in this episode, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, so this episode they finish up recording on the
first core.
The first core of the series. And it honestly ends about what you'd expect. It's pretty bad.
Horribly.
Yeah.
It ends horribly.
To be honest, like during, I guess, this core, Chitose has gotten better, but only to a slightly passable level. She really needs to practice, and she's not willing to do that.
Yep.
She needs to get good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I guess that's just my opinion. Yeah, so they end up going to a handshaking event at Comiket, which I'm actually surprised that they actually name drop Comiket. Usually they come up with some bland name for it. But basically it's the 3 unpopular voice actresses that go to the event because the 2 popular ones are doing an event for another series. Which has a line. It has a line going basically out the door, around the corner, however you want to put it. Whereas the event that the other 3 are working only have about 100 people, which lets you know how bad that anime was.
At least it had some fans. But
Think about it this way, though. I mean, a typical episode of Anime Reaction draws several times more people than were in that line. So that anime has that times many less fans than we have viewers on any given Otaku Saga video.
that says a lot.
Even
That's
the B-roll.
The people who bought, the people who showed up to buy the pre-release of the Blu-ray. I think we have, like, on one of our least popular videos, we've only had like 88 views.
Yeah, it didn't crack 100.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's saying something. That's saying a lot of something.
Yeah, if a full-on, major anime studio production, can't beat out 3 guys.
3 guys at a table.
3 guys at a table, Yeah.
It's pretty. Yeah, it's just pretty sad all around.
I think we won.
Yeah, and then just Chitose's overconfidence in this.
No, probably go
This
before the
episode
fall.
is just bad. Yeah,
That is her fatal flaw, though.
I'm really hoping that it kind of helps her turn around a little bit. But honestly, if she keeps going the way that she's going, she's probably going to end up having to quit voice acting.
I actually have something to add to that.
Yeah.
That actually also reminds me of how we started off. Because when our first few episodes came out, and we like one of our very first videos, it hits I think 100 views in a couple days. And then after that, the subscriber count skyrocketed to like 1,500 in a month. It was like, oh my god, we're fucking popular.
Oh, the good old days. I mean, what?
It was actually really surprising, and yeah, we looked forward to looking at all the analytics, and we looked forward to everybody's comments, and then the strike hit. We kind of got a demotivational gut punch, and have been slowly climbing up out of that hole ever since.
It's a hard hole to climb out of.
It is,
especially the way that we went about it. But yeah, then yeah, she ends up getting that kind of gut punch, where she rewatched the live stream of the event, which I assume was on Nika Nuka Doga, which has this text scrolling across the screen, and basically everybody on there is trashing her. Like straight up. I don't think I saw a bit of text that wasn't trashing her on there. I'd have to go back and actually look because it scrolls pretty quickly.
Yeah. But it's actually really hard for me to watch anything like that, especially since I know not a lick of Japanese. But I mean, it goes by fucking quick.
Yeah. But yeah, like one of the comments I caught on there was like, yeah, boring, stiff acting. And just, it was all, from what I could tell, it was all just like harsh but real critiques.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not even like all the ones I could catch, or I didn't think they were like all that mean-spirited. And of course, Gojo says, they're pretty accurate.
Well, yeah, I saw one that basically was the truth, but it said, I heard she only got the part because she was tight with the producer. True, but that's still pretty fucking harsh.
Half true, actually. The producer just knew of her.
Yeah.
So, man, the truth's even worse.
Anyway, she ends up turning down reading, what was it?
Surveys.
Yeah, the surveys.
Which I actually find interesting. I guess it's the first time I've heard of this. But yeah, voice actors' feedback surveys. That's quite amazing, actually.
Honestly, at this point, Chitose really needs to make a decision on what she wants to do. Because if she really wants to continue voice acting, then she really needs to put in the fucking work.
Yep. I mean, I actually got to give it to the actual voice actress of Chitose for voicing the way that she does.
Yeah.
Because it really seems like that would be...
You're a good voice actor trying to act bad, like a bad voice actor.
And she does a really good job of acting bad.
Yep.
Frederick-sama.
Sayaka Simungi. But yeah.
Well, unfortunately, it looks like next week's episode isn't going to be like a big ol', acting school.
No,
like that.
But
basically,
Kuzu comes up with one final idea to help promote the group or the anime. I'm not sure what he's promoting at this point. But basically, from what I can tell, is his idea is to take them all out to a beach, probably one of the smaller islands, and probably film a promotional video. We'll put it that way.
And
a Graver video,
yeah.
If you want to be a little bit mean-spirited about
it. A Graver shoot, yeah. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
The other thing that was talked about was the possibility that the final episode could have been a recap episode.
Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, be straight with everyone, gentlemen. How pissed off would we be if we watched the series all the way to the end?
Actually, I could tell you exactly how pissed off I was when I think we actually got a recap episode in SAO.
It's been a while.
I really can't remember. It's been so long since I watched the broadcast version.
But after watching SAO, I think that there was an episode where it just like recapped up to. I'm not exactly sure where it recapped up to, but because they did the recap, they actually had to redirect the rest of the story.
Well, they ended up having to shorten the fairy dance arc, which is the one where they're in ALO, which pretty much everybody on the internet, whether you like SAO or you don't like SAO, can pretty much agree that arc was pretty trash.
And I think that the episode that became a recap episode was supposed to be about the time where Kirito and Lifa, went to Jorgenheim, I think, the land of the giants.
Yeah.
And that actually was a critical role going forward into the rest of the story. So they end up missing a huge thing. And for me, when I saw that, when I saw the recap episode, because I was watching it when it was airing, kind of like I was doing here, I was pissed. Like, I think I actually threw shit around my backyard because I was that upset.
I typically really abhor recap episodes or clip show episodes. There's only one that I can ever think of that I liked, and that was Kill la Kills, because that was fucking hilarious. Because they ran through the recap in like 5 minutes. Full speed, just like the rest of the show.
It was that.
They turned it into a gag.
They turned it into a gag. All right, and here's the recap.
And broke the fourth wall at the same time.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All right, we know you don't want to see the recap. So.
Everybody knows that everybody hates recaps.
Bless you, Trigger.
Actually, kind of going to another anime production, Shirobako. They actually talk about recap episodes a lot in that series. Because I think it was the first anime they were working on, the one about the idols or whatever. I'm not even sure what that anime was supposed to be about. But anyway, the first anime that they were working on, because the director kept getting so behind with the storyboards, which meant that the episodes kept getting so behind, they were talking about having the last episode be a recap episode instead of ending the series proper, and just ending the series with an OVA when the director could get around to it. But yeah, basically that was
No.
Yeah, that was like a no way in hell.
Well, when you have to literally lock a director in a dark room until
in a cage.
In a cage, in a dark secret room in your studio until he gets his shit done.
And then tempt him with Karaage, but only give him one every time he finishes one page. Torture. I think they might have dealt with it in the second anime that they did in that show too, because the storyboards for the last episode kept getting rejected by the editors that were blocking them from actually talking to the author.
And then we get, because of that, we get that scene.
Yes. We'll try not to talk about that scene anymore.
Anyway.
It was very weird.
Moving on. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, recap episodes are bad, okay?
Okay.
Pretty much. So next episode is going to be a beach episode. Probably more of a breather episode, I guess.
I thought I was a shameless self-promoting bastard with some of our stuff. I got nothing on Kuzu.
Yeah.
How do you think he got his job? It wasn't skill. it was being completely shameless. And probably luck. And probably what you were doing.
A decent pair of knee pads.
Oh, God. Anyway, I'm hoping that at some point we get, like, Chitose actually being like, well, shit, I really need to practice. It might even happen next episode. Like, I mean, they're all out on a trip, which I'm very surprised that they managed to get Momoka and Kazuha out on a trip, since they're actually popular. But there might be an episode, or there might be a part in the next episode where they're like, well, you kind of suck, you know, so you need to practice. Or, you know, or maybe she's not going to realize it herself.
Nope.
No. She's
like
already,
at the end of this episode, she's like, all I want to hear is praise.
Yeah.
And where, yes, I do enjoy praise. The criticism really keeps us, you know, focused. And
focused on improving our videos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And that's...
You need constructive criticism as well as praise, so...
Obviously, we know we are extremely late on our stuff. Yes. Work has kicked our ass.
I think life in general's kind of kicked our ass.
That is true, because a lot of shit has happened in the past week.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
So go ahead and click on my face to go to our Otaku Saga Talks First Impressions podcast. Part 2.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga and check out our new and improved Patreon page.
Bikini! Umida!